Pedestrians, bus is turning.
Our focus at TriMet is to provide safe transit for our riders and for the community. With distracted walking on the rise with the popularity of cell phones, smartphones, and other devices, the FTA reached out to transit agencies to say, what can we do to increase pedestrian awareness around buses? And TriMet put together a proposal that would take a comprehensive look at the latest generation of pedestrian warning devices to see if they are effective in essentially waking up pedestrians that there is a bus around. So we actually had hoped to get the talking buses rolling on the streets before now, but our assessment really began in November when we started installing the devices. We realized that these are not just plug-and-play, one-size-fits-all devices. Adjustments needed to be made, fine-tuning on both the manufacturer's part and on TriMet's part. So all of that will be part of our assessment to the FTA that the FTA and other transit agencies will be able to use as they take a look at ways that they can increase pedestrian safety.
A few years ago we tried this after a bus turned left, hit 5 pedestrians, killed 2 of them. One of the safety measures that TriMet tried was a talking bus warning system. It didn't work out very well and it was quickly abandoned. How is this one different?
We're hoping that the advances that have been made with these technologies will perform much better. So we're hopeful. But again, this is what the assessment is about, to see if they will work, if they do, if the audible warning comes on when needed. We're also trying out some visual warnings. So, we're hopeful that this will end up being something productive that transit agencies can use as we all look for ways to increase safety.
And there's more than one system that's being tested, is that right?
We are actually testing 3 onboard devices. We had hoped to test 4, but what we learned as we were installing is that not all of the devices would work. So we are going to be testing 3 devices, 3 onboard devices on 5 of our bus lines. We also are testing a fixed location device on Southwest 5th and Burnside that we developed with local engineers and PSU. And it's essentially a bus signal. It says bus, lights up bus, when a bus is approaching. It's located right over the pedestrian walk, don't walk signal.
And when is that supposed to go live?
That's going to go live the week of March 3rd.
Okay. And, when you talk about these are a little different, what is different again about these systems versus the ones that didn't work in the past, technology-wise?
Just the advance in technology.
Because a lot of those, you'd pull out of a stop and not be turning and it'd go off and not only irritated pedestrians, but the bus drivers. One last question. Who's paying for this? How is this being paid for?
It's paid for with a $400,000 grant from the FTA. The FTA could have divided up that grant money between transit agencies, but they so liked our proposal, the comprehensive approach, that they gave all that money to TriMet to try these out.
Do you hear a lot from bus drivers about distracted walking and that it's a problem? I mean, how much of a problem is it?
Well, it's so prevalent that it's really hard to track. They can't call in every distracted walker that they see.
You just hear it a lot.
Yes. I mean, you go to a downtown core area during lunchtime on a weekday anytime, and you will see it.
But is there any known incidents of pedestrians being hit by a bus because they were distracted by a cell phone or something like that?
Not that we know of. And, there's times that our bus operators will have to make a hard stop to avoid somebody. And that doesn't always get tracked just because it is so prevalent.
Bus is turning. Pedestrians. Bus is turning. Pedestrians.